Looks like an accident. Kidding. Yeah. We're just going to leave this cracker. I'd like to welcome all of you today to our rainforest presentation. I really want to thank each one of you for coming and taking the time off work, visiting for work to come here. And I want to thank each of you for sending in materials to help make our rainforest, and for a special thanks to Mrs. George and Mrs. Essa and Mrs. Muse for helping the children stencil their shirts. We've really worked hard on this project this year. The children learned a lot on their unit on the rainforest. We've tried to incorporate information on science, and we learned about animals and plants and our environment. We've incorporated measuring. When you go out in the hall, you'll see where the children have taken the tape and have measured with their rulers 115 feet the height of trees in the rainforest, and sizes of different animals, and the amount of rain that falls in the rainforest. Of course, we've incorporated our geography unit by teaching them where the different rainforests are located. We've learned about different continents and countries and rivers. Also, they had the incorporation of art and music, as you can see from the beautiful backdrop here, all the animals, the plants that they have created, with the exceptions of the pictures from magazines. It's all theirs, because they've done everything, and I think they've done a super job on that. They've also learned how to work cooperatively, and we've been working on that all year long, and I've told you that from the beginning that I feel that's very important for children to learn to do that. And they've worked individually, they've been self-motivated on their projects, and most of them have done a very fine job without a whole lot of encouragement from you at home. They've been excited about the unit. I'm sure that you have learned things that you never heard of and never knew when they came home and talked to you about this unit. So right now I'm just going to turn the program over to them, and hope you enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rainforest Meeting. Today we are taking you into a warm and a greenier place, an exciting and mysterious place where it is rainy around and it's warmy around and it's rainy around it. Now we will sing Jungle Rain. But not all of these animals are out and about at the same time. Towards the some rainforest animals sleep in the day and out at night. Other rainforest animals sleep at night and cannot softest of sounds as I move through the trees. Great, great, big sounds. Long-tailed pigeon. My long scaly tail helps me grab hold of trees as I move here and there, wherever I please. My super sharp claws can open the nest of termites and ants, the foods I like best. Gold tree cobra. My shiny black body can be 7 feet long. My fangs eject prey with a poison that's strong. I slither through treetops at night when it's dark, and the scales on my body help me grip the tree bark. Trees, seeds, and fruits are my favorite to eat. I hold on to you with my scaly clawed feet. I climb to the treetops and nibble all day. Then I finally fly back to my roots far away. Scaly-tailed flying frog. The scales on my tail and a clawing shell help me grip the tree bark. Whoa. The skin on my side help me glide through the air. I'm active at night and also quite rare. African giant swallowtail. Way up in the treetops, I flutter around, but you might also find me lay down on the ground. I have 9-inch wide wings, and my colors are bright. I have some orange and black with some yellow and white. Of leaves and branches. This thick covering is called the canopy. The canopy is full of light. Now we will sing the world above ground. In the jungle is the world above the ground, above the ground. In the jungle is the world above the ground, above the ground. Leaves and branches touch the sky, in the canopy so high. In the jungle there's a world above the ground, above the ground. In the canopy is lush and green, lush and green. The
temperature is 70 to 90 degrees, and rainforest each year gets 700 to 400 inches of rain.
There are 4 layers in the rainforest, and they are called emerging canopy, understory, and forest floor. This is our rainforest floor. It lasts 3 days before it rots. And it's really wide. We should save the rainforest because it gives us oxygen, and if we chop down the trees, we'll kill the animals that the scientists don't know about, and it will cause the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is where every place gets hotter, and in colder places the ice melts and it causes floods. This is an apophyte. It's an air plant. It does not have roots in the ground. An example is an orchid. This is an air plant. This is an peacock tree. It has still roots. It can grow into the emergent layer, and it's made out of life. The tree can be made. Life jackets can be made out of this tree. This stands in the river and South America under the Tongue and Amazon River. This is a harpy eagle. It lives in South America. It eats calamari and other animals. Its prey is jaguar and ocelot. It's the biggest eagle in South America. There are 2 kinds of roots in the rainforest, which are stilt and buttress roots. These are stilt roots. There are foods in the rainforest. Some kinds are vanilla, cocoa, bananas, oranges, and there's products in the rainforest, like this. This is a orangutan. It's relatively big. It eats fruits and insects and other things. They live mostly in trees most of their life. They swing through branches. They're hanging.
Many scientists feel that the most interesting and beautiful animals live in the rainforest. Did you know that the rainforest is home to gorillas, toucans, all kinds of cats, bats, and insects?
Animals don't have to be big to be interesting or important. There is a hummingbird no bigger than a bee. It weighs about 2 paperclips, and he lives in the rainforest. Did you know it could be dangerous? For the army with a new colony up to 20 million at a time and keep eating
from each we learn about animals in the rainforest.
Now we want to do the big
Dance the marching back and forth, hurrah, hurrah. Dance the marching south and north, hurrah, hurrah. Dance the marching east and west, looking for leaves to take to their nest. They all go marching, the leaf veterans parade. The toucan is a bird, and they eat fruit, berries, insects, and spiders. A tree frog lives in trees. It lives in part in water and part on land. It has poison on its skin. The pink bird is a animal. It lives in South America and it can become a destroyer. Leaf cutter ants eat the fungus out of the leaves that they find. There are butterflies in the and they are called Russell butterflies. They are blue and yellow and they are the margay live in South America. Eat the mammals. Eat the like cat. It's a marching day and night, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching, what a sight, hurrah, hurrah. They munch and they munch and they bite and they tear, looking for leaves they find here and there. They all go marching, the leaf veterans parade. The bush tree has great big round arms and is active at night and is big as the size of a squirrel, smallest is the size of a tip, and another name is a gargoyle. It's a gargoyle. Tarantula is it's not an insect because it doesn't have 6 legs and it doesn't have 3 butterflies. And I have the bear weighs about 100 pounds, is 4 feet, and that's the biggest mountain on the whole wide world.
A caiman lives in a rainforest. A caiman lives in a rainforest. It is a rip.
The gardens are growing underground, hurrah, hurrah. The gardens are growing underground, hurrah, hurrah. The gardens are growing underground. All the leaf cutters come and they all go marching. The leaf veterans parade. The mouse marmoset is the smallest monkey. It's a New World monkey and it's found in Brazil. Butter monkeys love to swing in the trees and they love to belly flop into water and play king of the bush.
When a baby sloth is first born, it hangs on its mother's back, and it is a mammal. And algae grows on is born. A song goes four feet a minute. And that's what it's really going. The sloth only goes down a tree if it's one behind another one. And it is a man. The vampire that's blood. The monarch butterfly eats milkweed and it is an insect, and the milkweed causes poison in the spot. When Jesus Christ lizard runs on water, and if 40 falls in the water, he will go 40 feet before he falls in. When a jaguar catches its prey, it takes it up into a tree. Geckos are very colorful. They can change color. They just like how leopard geckos dress and frogs. Good morning, good hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching south and north, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching east and west, looking for leaves to take to their nest. They all go marching, the leaf-cutter ants parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed our show and help protect the species. To the always be rainforest, full of marching ants, beautiful birds, amazing recovery. Thanks for coming.
Again, I hope you've enjoyed our program. I think you can see from just a little bit that they've done here today that they've learned an awful lot. A lot of valuable information and a lot of interesting information. Thank you for being such a great set of parents. I truly can say this has been the best group. You've all helped me so much. I've had so many parents come in and work through the year, and your cooperation on field trips and all has really been magnificent. Now what I'd like to do is have you go out into the pit for some refreshments and taste some of the foods that we get only because we have rainforests, and then look at some of the books that the children have written, some of the reports they've written. You might want to come back in here and look at our rainforest and have them taste more interesting things. Again, one more big round of applause.